Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. One is science and the other is technology. Science gives us the basics of the laws of nature, and technology is after these laws are discovered, then they are applied so that the knowledge that we have discovered from the nature can be made available to us. So, science and technology. Similarly, in our life also there are two aspects. One is study of scriptures, knowledge, and application of that knowledge in life. Like a bird. A bird requires both the wings if the bird has to fly high in the sky. If only one wing is well developed and the other wing is ill developed, then he will keep on fluttering in the same place. He won't be able to take off. This is exactly what happens with most of us. Either we are lost only in study, erudition, scholarship, and then we become someone intelligent, extraordinary, well read. But the other part, application of that knowledge in our day to day life, here we lack. It's not that we don't want to do that, but we don't know how to do that. See? Therefore, both the wings, the knowledge and the application. Knowledge is called as Jnana Yoga. See? This word yoga has many meanings. One of the meaning is yoga means by means of. Like the student asked the question to the teacher, Adhihi Bhagavan Brahma Vidyam Varishtham Sada Sadvihi Sevyamanam Nigudham Yaya Chirat Sarva Papam Vyapoya Parat Param Purusham Yati Divyam. O teacher, Adhihi Bhagavan Brahma Vidyam Varishtham. Kindly teach me the Brahma Vidya, which is Varishtha. That means it is the ultimate knowledge, ultimate knowing. Varishtha. Like better than the best. Varishtha. Why should you know that? Because Sadbihi, all the wise people, they have been following it. So that which is followed by the wise people, that should be followed by us. See. Then what will happen? Yaya chirar sarva papam vyapoya. We shall transcend all the sins. And parat param purusham yati divyam, we shall attain the ultimate realization. This is the question asked by the student. Now the teacher immediately takes the non-aquatic sanitizer and washes his hands. He says, Shraddha Bhakti Dhyana Yoga Davaihi. Avaihi, you learn. Nobody can be taught anything. And nobody can be stopped from learning if we are committed to learn. See? Normally, in the relation of Guru and Shishya, this is a common saying, and it is said by the Gurus. Shishyas don't say this. And there the Gurus explain the words. See, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Guru Maharaj is everything. If you do something wrong with the God, Guru will protect you. But if you do something wrong with the Guru, God cannot protect you. Gurus tell this. See, friends, this is only because we have known this mechanically, knowledge. Application we have not tried. Now what we will try to do, whatever we take as a statement from the scriptures, how we can apply it. Otherwise, like Kathopanishad says, Nayamatma pravachanena labhyaha na medhaya na bahuna shrutena yame vaisha vrunute tena labhyaha tasesha atma vivrunute tanum swam. Ayam atma pravachanena lisanena pravachanena givena na labhya. By giving the lectures and by listening the lecture, Paramatma is not attained. Why don't you, Prashant, you come and sit, move little that side. He is hiding and wanting to sleep, but I won't allow. Now move all this also this side. That lady also. He wanted to take a nap in between. No. So, Nayam Atma Pravachanena Labhya. Only by listening or giving talks, nothing happens. You can see this in this world. That learning. We have to learn. So, application of knowledge happens in our life when we are ready to learn. Like you must have come across many Babajis like me who say, Trividham narakasedam dwaram nashanam atmanaha kam krodhastatha lobha tasmadetatrayam tyajet. Desire, anger and greed are the three gateways to hell. Therefore, give up them. And somebody comes late. And this Mahatma bursts open. Why you are late? Just now what was said? Anger is the gateway to hell. See, friends, we have to apply it in our life. So, to apply this knowledge, what is the technique? Yogena. What is the means? So first, Shraddha. See? We all know Shirdi Sai Baba. Only two wings. Shraddha and Saburi. Shraddha is unqualified faith. Saburi is Himalayan patience. Only these two things are there. But we are all digital children. We want everything to happen with a click of a mouse. See? It will never happen. Therefore, this knowledge will help us in getting of all the papa, sarva papam vyapoya. Now what is the sin? See, there are many definitions of sins. Whatever we do contrary to the scriptural authority is a sin. First definition. Hurting someone else is a sin. Eating rice on Ekadashi is a sin. On Shivratri, taking food is a sin. So many sins are there. But the real sin, there is one text called as Sanat Sujatiya. In that text, the sin is defined. And of all the sins, I like that definition the best. And that is what I am following. There, Sanat Kumarji tells, अन्यथा संतमात्मानम अन्यथा प्रतिपद्यते किम तेन न कृतं पापम चोरेण आत्म अपहारिणा अन्यथा संतमात्मानम. We are essentially divine. Anyatha pratipadyate. But we have emphasized that I am the body and I am the jiva, the soul. Anyatha pratipadyate. Then the teacher says, Kim tena nakrutam papam? Has he not committed the sin? What is the sin? Chorena atma paharina. When in the scripture the word thief is used, it is the biggest abuse. What is the thief? What is the theft? The thief has done. Our body is created by someone else, and we start taking the body I am, and thereafter a whole life is lived as by the body, for the body, on everybody. There is no bigger sin than living as body. So every mantra you take, apply it in day-to-day life. So this mantra we are saying, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. So we are told Guru is Brahma, Guru is Vishnu, Guru is Maheshwara, Guru Parabrahma. You know, in Sanskrit language, the language is very beautiful. When it is said, Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim. Normal translation is, a mukam, a person who is dumb, he can be made an eloquent speaker by the grace of God. Mukam karoti vachalam. Pangum langayate girim. And a pangu, a lame person, can even cross the mountains by the grace of the God. Normal translation. But it can be also read the other way around. Mukam karoti vachalam. Vachalam mukam karoti. The one who is talking again and again, his mouth is made shut. See, friends. Therefore, when we take this mantra, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, what we have to understand, who is a Brahma? We all know this. Brahma is the creator. See? What our parents have created and given us is this body which is going to die. Nothing else. And we get lost only in that. Not only we as a body, but parents as we are their children. Samsara begins. There is one story in Bhagavad Mahapurana. There was a king, and this is a standard format. There was a king, and he had not one, two, but 100 wives, and yet no child. Standard format. So he was miserable. Then he went to Mahatma. Mahatma ji, I don't have a child, please help me. Mahatma ji said, forget about this life. Next 7 lives, you won't have a child. No, 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 don't curse me. I want a child, I won't leave you, blah, 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 blah. Mahatma ji got fed up. Okay, take this mango, give it to your youngest wife, she will be delivering a baby. So, a mango baby was delivered. After that, all other 99 wives, do you think they'll keep quiet? So, this lady who delivered the baby, she was naturally closer to the king. Other 99 were at a distance. And the lady who was looking after the baby, that is also a lady. So what these 99 people did, they corrupted that ayah and told, give him poison, kill that baby. Then they will understand what we are. And this is done, and the baby dies. Again, the king and the queen started crying. Like in Hindi cinema, suddenly from nowhere, that Mahatma and Naradji comes. Don't ask where from they come. They come. They pop up. And then the Mahatma said, look here, I told you. Now you are miserable because you don't have a child. Afterwards you will be miserable because you have a child. There are two types of miseries in this world. The miseries of having and the miseries of not having. Both are miseries. So the king said, don't give me Upadesha, my child should become alive. Naradi said, wait a minute, I can do it. I got the powers. And he called the Jiva and tells, dear Jiva, enter the body. See, your parents are crying. Make them happy. The Jiva says, which parents? Like every winter, we buy a new pair of socks. In the same manner, in every life, I had a pair of parents. If I start crying for the parents and listen for them, so far I have changed millions of parents. If they don't understand, what can I do? This learning. But you will see, most of the parents are miserable because of the children. We have to apply this knowledge. I don't know if I told you. Once there was a satsang by Ramesh Bhai Oja. I was invited. I said, Maharaji, what is the topic going on? He said, Ramayana going on. Okay, very good. You speak for something on Ramayana. I said, how much I should talk? Because once the mouth opens, it doesn't close. He said, 10 minutes. I said, okay. So I spoke 10 minutes on Ramayana. And I told, you all know the story of Ramayana, but what you have learned? See? If you have not learned from the story, then what we are useless. So I'll tell you what I have learned. The cause of death of Dasharatha was Ram. Because Rama was sent to forest by Kaikeyi. And Dasharatha could not take the separation. And he died. So this is the story. What you have learned? Even if your child is directly avatar of Narayana, this is the tragedy the father Dasharatha has to suffer. Yes. Your children are kabutars. What do you expect? See, friends, be practical in life. See, so Guru Brahma. Who is the Brahma? Brahmaji is the creator. So our parents have created this body for us. It is bound to be over after some time. But the real is when a seeker is born, a seeker never dies. A seeker merges in the absolute. Somebody always dies. When I am living as a body, I am bound to die. Like we have got a DOB, there is another space left. DOD. Isn't it? Date of death. It's already there. And it is already booked. Only thing, you have to scratch it and find out what is the date of death. It is already there. Booking is done. See? And without your checking in, you will be sent a boarding pass. Go with your phone and put it there. Admit. See, friends. But the seeker is never dying, he is evolving. This is what I told you in yesterday's talk. That it is after the body identification, then somebody is born. And these somebodies are not real. See, this has to click only. That's it. It's not difficult. Like, swimming is a click. You may start struggling, One day suddenly you start swimming, then you, hey, how did you learn? "Ah, yeah, I learned, that's it. You cannot say, I have put the left hand 239 times and left from home and then like that. It just happens. And the best part is, once you learn swimming, you never forget it. Because swimming is not done by the mind, it is a knack. Exactly the same way. On the spiritual path, evolution is a knack. You'll not fall again. But if you are only following other wing, yoga, 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 without knowledge. See? So the knowledge is Guru Brahma. We have to be born as a seeker. Now, who can make a seeker out of us? See? There are three types of people. Those who are concerned about improving the society, cleaning the society of all the bads, they are called as the sweepers. Jadu lagao. Now, those who are concerned about their evolution, they are called as seekers. And those who are neither concerned about their evolution nor helping the society, they are called as suckers. So let us find out where we belong. If we are the seeker, then our approach to life will be different. And be very attentive. You all have studied Gita. The first chapter is labeled as Arjuna Vishada Yogo Nam. If you study original Mahabharata, in that this statement does not exist. Which statement? Om Tassaditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Arjuna Vishada Yogo Nama Prathamodhyaya. This statement, Pushpika it is called, doesn't exist in the original Mahabharata. It is attributed to one great saint during the time of Tulsidas ji, 500-600 years before, and his name was Madhusudan Saraswati Maharaj. It helps. Therefore, in his commentary, Bhagwan Shankaracharya has not commented on this statement because it doesn't exist. So, Arjuna Vishada Yogo Nam. How can a tragedy be the yoga? See? You can understand Ashtanga Yoga, laughing yoga, that you can understand. But tragedy yoga, Vishada Yoga is tragedy yoga. How can it be a yoga? Here we have to learn. That event in our life, because of which the direction of our life changes from dogward to Godward. That event is our Guru if we change. There were so many events are happening in our life. But are we learning from that? Or we are reacting? The day we take this principle, spiritual life is learning from every passing experience of our life. Then we have understood the meaning Guru Brahma. So, Brahmaji is a creator, anything or anybody because of whom we have changed the direction of our life for something higher. That thing or event or a person is our Guru because we are born as a seeker. See, my friends, Guru Brahma. Many times people, when they come and attend satsang, and in every satsang, one or the other way, I definitely mention, you should start your day early in the morning, 4 o'clock, and they listen, and then they get the spiritual influenza. Okay, from tomorrow, I'll start. And next day, 4 o'clock, the sleep is over. But then mind suggests, what is the time? It is 3:58. But we decided 4 o'clock. Go to sleep. Again you get up. Oh, it is 4:17. It's not a round figure. It should be at least 4:15 or 4:30. What is 17? Nobody. It's not a flight time. So we again go to sleep. And ultimately we wake up as usual late. Be attentive. And thereafter we come to a conclusion. I can't do it. Number one. Number two, we lose self confidence, Atma Vishwas. I don't think I can. Why you cannot do? See? Therefore, when we are walking the spiritual path, we may get inspiration to walk the path, but we are unable to maintain it. So, maintenance department is Bhagwan Vishnu. So, Guru Vishnu. So, how can we keep ourselves on the spiritual path? Bhagwan Shankaracharya says, सत्संगत्वे निस्संगत्वम निस्संगत्वे निर्मोहत्वम निर्मोहत्वे निश्चलतत्वम निश्चलतत्वे जीवन मुक्ति भज गोविंदम भज गोविंदम. Highest spiritual practice is daily satsang. All other things that we are doing should be done, but number one priority is satsang. All other things, chanting, stotra or rudri or chamakam and yajna is all required. But the first priority is satsanga. Now what satsanga does? Like you all have come over here. You're all busy people, educated, very well placed. But unless you have got value for this, you will not come. See, when we are committed to satsanga, then understand Bhagwan Vishnu has come in our life in the form of Guru. And what satsanga does? Satsanga does only one thing, and that is our wrong notions are hammered and destroyed. Be attentive without creating new notions. But this happens only in study of scriptures. So, Guru Vishnu, we have to be committed to walk the spiritual path. So when we go to satsang, we come to know so many things, like few things which they just come. We don't read and prepare and make notes and talk. Like we all have got infinite time at our disposal, or rather finite time at our disposal and infinite potentiality. Every one of us have got. Are we utilizing that infinite potentiality in the finite time? Then again question comes, how to do that? Like yesterday I was talking to Swamiji there. He asked me this question. Swamiji, can you advise me what sadhana should be done? I said, Maharaji, what can I tell you? I'll tell you what I do. Yes. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Can there be simpler spiritual practice than this? When you are taking food, enjoy every bite. Now we are here for satsang. So I must talk to the subject, and I can talk this only if I remain tuned to this. Similarly, you are for listening. Come here for listening. So during this period of satsanga, your mind cannot dare to go away. That is spiritual practice. See, that is Bhagwan Vishnu, who is maintaining ourselves on the spiritual path. And this is the technique. Now the third thing, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Who is Maheshwara? He is the destroyer of ills. What are the ills on the spiritual path? Upanishad tell it in a very big way. Andukya Karika also this thing comes. See, many people when they are practicing meditation, what happens? That they either start enjoying meditation. That is called a rasaswad. Meditation is not a bhoga to be enjoyed, but an experience to be maintained 24/7. You must have seen many people say, यार meditation में मजा आ गया. Is it a pizza or what? मजा आ गया. Because bhoga. And then what will be the next meditation? They will like to repeat the same thing and it will never happen. Then they find out because of what? I think because of my wife, I think. Poor lady, freely available. See? She will never disturb you because she is all the time sleeping. You are getting disturbed because of yourself. Therefore, never think meditations are repeated. It is not a military drill. Every meditation is a unique. Not only that, every experience is unique. You go from your home to your work, the same road, the same car, the same you. But every day the driving is different. How important it is. Therefore, rasaswada. Second thing is vikshepa. Sometimes our mind gets too disturbed. I don't know why I'm not able to sit today for a meditation. Forget then. No, what I want to sit. So all these obstacles which come in the life of a seeker, they are removed by God's grace. And here the principle of upasana comes. Upasana is practiced outside. And the result of this upasana is birth of devotion inside. Many people say, I am doing devotion. Devotion is never done. Meditation is never done. Love is never done. When you do love, one boy girl loves the other girl, and then net result is both of them fall in love. Get hurt, called as marriage. See, friend, don't love. Like the mother has love for the child. These are the things every day you can see in life. When the first time mothers, they are told 101 instruction by their mother-in-law and the mother. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do so many things. Never instruction is given. Love your child. Because love happens exactly the same way. When we are walking the spiritual path, we must have this clear thing in mind that it is by the God's grace alone we are on the right track. Upanishad very clearly tells. Ishvaranugrahat eva pumsam advaita vasana. Bhagavan Shankaracharya says in Vivek Chudamani, Durlabham trayamevaitat devanugraha hetukam manushyattvam mumukshutvam mahapurusha samshraya. If we are born as human beings, if we are wanting to seek something higher than the same routine life by all people, and therefore some Mahatma comes in our life, it is the result of God's grace. Many of us don't understand this. Karma phala. The result of our karma is not satsanga. The result of our karma is not coming in contact with the Mahatmas. The result of our karma is not getting exposed to the scriptures. This happens only by God's grace. See, friends. Therefore, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Lord Shiva or God, whatever is your Ishta Devata, he must be the foundation on which our life must be based. Otherwise, we have got that funny kind of imagination that I am doing this, I am doing that. We can't do anything in this world. You must have experienced this thing. Sometime in your very important CEO meetings, all people are sitting, and one of them say, "Excuse me." So everybody is waiting for the sneeze to be received with a Purna Kumbha, and he is holding and doesn't come. Arre, even a sneeze you can't control. But I am doing this, I am doing that. Therefore, we have to involve element of God in our day-to-day life. Many people have got that funny, stupid thing. We don't have blind faith. Faith is always blind. If we have that notion, I don't think anybody has seen God. Whether anybody has seen or not doesn't matter, but you will never see because you have no faith. About this faith, I read one beautiful story. In this country, it doesn't happen. Here, I feel pity for the dogs. All dogs in this country are most unfortunate. You know how? One American dog came to India. An Indian dog, "Hey, American, why did you come over here? Everything is good in America. Why did you? What good? We can't bark there." Now imagine a dog is not given a freedom to bark. Is it a dog life? It is the husband's life. See? So American dogs are worse than the husbands. So I'll give example of India. Because this example won't suit here. And people won't understand also. Suppose you are staying in any place, Bareilly, or else I go and stay in Vrindavan. I can give that example. Now I got a beautiful flat there, somebody has made it for me, and you go and stay there. At night, suddenly, at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, one dog starts barking. Wow, wow, wow. And all the dogs, all around, they start barking. So what do you have to understand? I told you, learn. What we have to learn? One dog who started barking, he has seen somebody coming. Other dogs have not seen, but they have faith in their, uh, their life mate. That when that dog is barking, there must be somebody, and therefore they also start barking. But when we are human beings, when Mahatmas tell something, we doubt very much, and therefore we don't bark. See, friends, therefore devotion to the Lord is called the Shraddha, faith. Bhagavad Gita says, Shraddhavan lavate jnanam tatparaha sayyatendriyaha. The one who has this faith, he alone can attain the knowledge and none else. Therefore, we go to the teacher. Now, when we go to the teacher, under what coverage we go to the teacher? Only one coverage, that of faith. We have to have faith. Even if we are cheated, that cheating was necessary for our growth. See, friends. Therefore, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha. Difficulties are removed by divine grace, and every difficulty is required for our evolution. Like the spacecrafts, when they go in the sky, after some time it is programmed. One rocket fires, and the firing of the rocket changes the direction of the spacecraft, and then it is directed to the right place. Exactly the same way. Gain, loss, friend, enemy, cheating, deception, all these things are essential for our evolution. So, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, in this manner, when we understand the meaning, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, what will be our spiritual practice? Now we have to be born as seeker, the Paramarthik Jiva. Who is a seeker? Seeker is the one who starts working on his mind. We have to work on our mind. Nobody can help us. And when you start working, slowly you discover so many things. So many things. Like the other day, I was somewhere and we were driving, and there was one isolated leafless tree standing. So I told my friend, hey, stop for a moment. He stopped. I took a picture. He said, Swami, what you have seen in this? I said, you imagine? I don't know. I don't have that photographic eye. I said, mine is not photographic eye. Mine is the God's eye. He gives me directions. Now what is there? I said, now look at the tree. What message you are getting? Every season, all the leaves drop, but the tree stands. And the new leaves, they are not downloaded, they are not borrowed, but all the leaves again come from within. Again they are sustained. Again the season comes. All of them are dropped. The tree doesn't cry. Exactly the same way. On me, the tree, the leaves of waking, identification, mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, in laws, outlaws, all those leaves come. I go through good and bad experiences. And then again, when the sleep begins, all the leaves are dropped and I am leafless tree. So in deep sleep, we have no leaves on us. There are no possessions, there are no relations, no leaves. And therefore, we are happily sleeping. Then again, new season comes. And again, the leaves start coming out. Body identification, possessions, time, space, object, position, relations, all the leaves again come. Again, a beautiful tree with a great um, expression of life comes. Again, go to the sleep. Is it not every day we are doing? Then what will be our lifestyle? Our lifestyle will be when we are awake, playing any particular role, we play our role perfectly well. See? Mukta Sanga Samachara. Two things are told. Samachara, perfect. We must be perfect. But we should not be perfectionist. You know who is a perfectionist? He who expects perfection from others. It will never happen. But he is a perfect person. So he becomes miserable. But because he is perfect, he is perfectly miserable. See? Contrary to that, you be perfect, samachara. You play your role perfectly well. Don't bother about others. See? One day, one person asked me the question, Swamiji, why God has created this world? I said, he told me, I'll tell you the same. He created this world for a time pass and fun. Don't we do when we have got time, nothing else to do? Then we start eating nails. If the nails are over, then let me see the some games or watch the TV. Are we getting anything out of it? Why are you watching it? No, there was nothing to do. I thought let me just somehow kill time. Same thing happened with Bhagwan. He was all alone getting bored. Then he thought, let me have fun. So he brought two together and they became husband wife. When one man from Bombay died and went to the heaven, God asked, hey Bombay, welcome to heaven. How do you like this heaven? Don't ask me that. First tell me, who is that guy who fixed my marriage? Because marriages are fixed in heaven. Yeah, how true it is. So, Bhagwan has created this world for time pass. He was never serious about it. Like the waves which come on the surface of the ocean, they are not disciplined. See? Don't take a U-turn. I will turn. You don't turn. No. All anandache dohi ananda taranga. When you are happy, you don't think. When you think, you cannot be happy. Try to laugh after thinking. You cannot. But when you laugh, you don't think. See? So Bhagwan created this world for fun. How? He brings exactly opposite. And then he's enjoying. See? How he enjoys? There was a Bengali family in Assam. I went to their house. And that man was a very perfectionist. Everything perfect. And it so happened, after my lunch and all that, he said, Swamiji, please come to my room. I went to his room. Swamiji, this is our bedroom. Yes. And see my wife. She has kept 4 5 places combs, and every comb was having a bunch of hair. How many times I told her? See? So when he showed me, I took one comb and started cleaning it. Why you are doing? I said, you told me to clean. I said, no, you tell her. She should not do this. I said, okay, Mama, there is a case filed against you. Please come to the court. She came and she was happy-go-lucky. Nice, big body, fat body. And the dhoti was somehow tied down. And mouth full of pan. And she can't talk now. Mouth is full. I said, you have done this thing. Why do you do this thing? He is complaining against you. She told me, don't worry about it. I said, no, not like that. You have to explain. Where she was standing, from there through the window, she spit. 50% inside the house, 50% outside. And the husband got more and more angry. Then he said, Swamiji, don't bother about him. He is always like that. About this thing. Do you know why he is angry? He is bald. When he sees my hair, he gets jealous. And therefore he is angry. And again she went and ate her pan. See, friends, do not take life too seriously. When you take this approach to life, you will see you are practicing knowledge in life. Gatasu na gatasuscha nanu shochanti panditaha. The sign of abidance in the truth is you are free from miserable expressions of life. That doesn't mean we don't have miseries. Miseries will be there. But we are all miserable by our choice. We are given a choice by the Lord. Whether you want to be miserable or not, you say yes, he'll say tathastu, no problem. Like, when we enter, I always come at Washington Dulles when I enter. And one day, I saw they have written in different languages. Welcome, welcome, swagatam. And in Hindi they have written. When I read that, I was so difficult for me to control laughing. But you can't laugh there. You know what was written? It was written in Devanagari, therefore Hindi, but the words were English. Welcome to Virginia. They have written, welcome to Virginia. See, the one who must have told must be a Bengali. Bengalis cannot say wa, they say ba. Therefore, when you are in this world, you are only for great celebration. Don't take life too seriously. Gatasu na gatasuscha nanu shochanti pandita. Signs of proximity to the divine is you are effortlessly cheerful and happy. Now, happy doesn't mean joining the laughing club. All dumb people join there, except if somebody is here. He is likely to change. All the that is not the way. Being happy means living at zero complaint levels, no complaints. Try this, how simple it becomes life. When we have nothing to complain, God is there, omnipresent. Why did you create this world? Just to trouble you, yeah. Relax, relax, relax. This application of knowledge in day-to-day events is living in meditation. What I told you is only from Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan says to Arjuna's question, what is the meaning of meditation for a man of steady wisdom? So what is important? Steady wisdom. Not steady body, not steady income, steady wisdom. Now, what is the meaning of meditation for such a man? Is he sitting in a posture for hours together, days together? Bhagavan says, no. He has given up all the mind's entertainments and enchantments. Mind does not corrupt him. Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogata. Mind will keep suggesting. Mind cannot survive without going to past or future. So what the mind does, either when we are with other people, we keep on talking about our past. And when there is nobody, we keep on talking about our own future. Such people say they are sentimental, meaning preparing to be mental after some time. Like centimeter becomes a meter, sentimental becomes a mental. Just observe this and work only on this one principle. Our this retreat, if you take only this one principle, I am telling you, only one. Stop talking to yourself. That's all. And if we are not able to practice it long, then learn to humming, sing some bhajans to yourself or Lord's name, cinema songs, doesn't matter. Keep on humming something that will keep the mind engaged. Engaged mind is a controlled mind. And then the mind will not go in the past and the future. This knack is called as yoga. And the best part is, nobody can do it for us. We have to do for ourselves. In this manner, first part is the knowledge, and second part is the application. So, knowledge wise, we are all well equipped. Now we have to apply. And the application is done at two levels. Level number one, when we are conducting ourselves day to day in life. Yesterday, somebody asked me this question: Hamiji, what is the difference between the drashta and the sakshi? Drashta is when we are conducting ourselves in life, we are not influenced by the world. That is drashta. And what is the sakshi? Don't try that sakshi. I am telling you from my personal experience. Don't get lost in that sakshi. Then what is to be done? Learn to be indifferent. Now, what is the difference between a sakshi and a indifference? I am looking all at all of you, and I see some of you are listening, some of you are sleeping, some of you are yawning, some of you are looking here and there, and I don't get disturbed by that. That is being sakshi. But in this sakshi, where is my attention? On you. But when you are indifferent, who cares? Learn to be indifferent in life. Sakshi, you'll suffer. And that indifference we have to practice when we are on the seat of meditation. A person was learning driving a car on a football ground in India. And when he was driving, the teacher thought, he has understood very well. Now try to drive independently. It's only football ground. You won't commit any accident. And he was driving, but there also on the football ground, he searched for a tree and hit it. Now a person who can hit a tree on a football ground, will he be qualified to run on the highways? If this example is clear, a person who is unable to maintain his cool while interacting with the world, will he be able to remain cool on the seat of meditation? We have to face our mind. And we have never practiced. So the practice is drashta. Live in this world, don't get involved beyond limits. See? Otherwise, about everything we have got opinions, about we have got suggestions. There is no need. See, friends, this habit of ours, getting involved in the worldly things, is contrary to the spiritual lifestyle. So while we are living in the waking world with the people around, be light-hearted. You don't have to be serious all the time. क्या हो गया? Don't disturb meditation in action. Relax. Nobody should even suspect that we are a walking spiritual path. We are just a casual person. But we become extraordinary. In one house I went and that lady asked me this question. Amiji, you travel so much. Do you take outside food? So why? No, because Mahatmas don't take. I said, it is your fault, not my fault. He said, how come it's my fault? I said, you call me Mahatma and then ask me to behave with your definition. Then I said, I am CH Atma, Chota Atma, Bada nahi hai. See? Then I told, listen, I have got certain rules. What is the rule? I eat only outside. Why? I said, because I don't have a house. What you think your house food is outside for me, is not mine. And there also I suffer. And yet I had to tell, आज का भोजन बहुत अच्छा है. To wash those sins, I chant Lord's name. See, friends, spiritual life is not you are going to be hanged after some time. We are here for celebration of life. God created this world for fun, for joy, for happiness. Discover this. So, what happens outside is different, but inside is different. Like when you are on the surface of the sea, the waves will buffet. But the same place, you go a little deeper, 10, 15 feet, no waves. Wherever we are in this world while waking, we are on the surface. So there we have to learn how to protect ourselves. Don't get buffeted by the waves. Art of swimming. And then when you go deep in the sea, dive deep within you, you will come to know there are no thoughts. There is nobody. And we all attain this every day when we go to sleep. What is a sleep? Diving deep within yourself. On the surface, waking, waves are there. Mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, profession, achievement, failure, possession, losing, waves are there. In deep sleep, we dive deep within ourselves. All the surface agitations have no impact on us. Once this art is known, then yogarato va bhogarato va sangarato va sangavihina yasya brahmani ramate chittam nandati 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 eva bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. Then we celebrate life, we don't calibrate life. Those who calibrate life, they always say, what will I get if I do meditation? Swamiji, people say that when you go to satsang, there is peace. I couldn't understand it. I said, it's simple, man. When you have come over here, there is peace at home. There is one saying in Marathi. They asked me the meaning of that. प्रयत्ने वाळूचे कण रगडता ही तेल गळे तेल ही गळे. If you consistently keep on rubbing the sand, there will be oil coming out. So one Puneri person asked me this question. Swamiji, do you think it is right? I said, it is right, it is not wrong. How it is possible? I said, you have not understood. You are a Puneri, you will never understand. What is that? I said, what he said? प्रयत्ने वाळू से कण रगड़ता तेल ही गड़े. लेकिन वो तेल कहाँ से निकलेगा? वाळू से नहीं, रगड़ने वाले का तेल निकलेगा. तेल निकलेगा जरूर. कहाँ से निकलेगा? That is a different issue. Look at the scriptures with this eye of wisdom. You see, every statement in Bhagavad Gita, there are 108 jokes. If you have got a WQ, you know WQ? No? Wisdom quotient. No, it is a wit quotient. Wisdom expresses as wit. See? Like we have got IQ, MyQ, barbecue. I was telling somebody just now, Swamiji, do you know this is barbecue? I said, first time when I saw in Sydney, a hotel, a restaurant, big board, BBQ restaurant. So I acted dumb. Hey, what is this BBQ restaurant? I said, you don't know, you move so much. It's a barbecue. I said, no, you don't know. BBQ restaurant hai na? Why to have BB only for food? Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.